Good evening and welcome to Coffee Talk, number 232 live stream, 7 p.m. Friday, the last day of May 2024. Please leave a like to support the channel, it would be greatly appreciated. Joseph Moore. Hey, Mr. Speaker, welcome. Been a while. How's it going? I periodically check on your channel, JP. I've got you down for notifications, so when you do release a video, I'll get a notification, but you've been sort of silent for a long time. Appreciate you coming in. Please leave a like to support the channel, it will be greatly appreciated. Oh, I have been, I don't know. I've been tired. You get old and you get tired. But I've been enjoying myself. Life is good. Every day I wake up, I thank God for the day. And yeah, I went back to teaching. I put 30 years in education, and the last 23 I was a school administrator. You know, AP, principal, was a director at the central office for 3 years, AP, new district, principal, then transferred from a large district where I live to a smaller district as a principal, and I retired. I went back to, I was retired technically for 5 years, but during those 5 years we remodeled our house. The first year I was retired, completely gutted out most of the interior and replaced everything, updated everything. And then I took a part-time job over at Walmart, and it became a full-time job, and then it got promoted, and I worked there for 3.5 years. And then this past year I went back to teaching. So I was a teacher at a middle school and a behavioral unit. I'm off on summer vacation now for 2.5 months. So that pretty much catches me up. And I've done a few ration reviews here and there. I was described as a ration channel at one point, and I said, hey, listen, now, I've done a couple of hundred videos, and I've probably done about 12, 15 ration reviews of those couple of hundred videos, and you're calling me a ration channel. I prefer to consider myself a preparedness channel. The scout motto when I was a scout was be prepared. Preppers, they like to use that term, preparedness and be prepared. So that's basically my home. I've been doing live streams for the last, I don't know, 7 or 8 months. And my channel has really not grown much since I've been doing live streams. When I was basically focusing on doing videos and putting out, content, my channel was growing, over 100 a month. And I got to a little over 1,500, and I basically just stopped growing. And since January, I was at 1,500 in January, and today I'm at, what, 1,568? So I've grown very little in the last 6-7 months, or the last 5 months. Yeah, 5 months, going on 6 months. That's where I'm at. So statistically, how am I doing? Well, for the last 28-day cycle, I'm at 9.9K, just under 10,000 views. My latest short, which I did this morning, I released a short. I'm trying to release a couple of shorts a day. My latest short has 231 views. It's my back patio area during the rain we had this morning. I recorded a pan of the patio to show you all the foliage and everything we have. My wife has really done a lot on the patio, and has 231 views. Yesterday's live stream was a little disappointed in numbers, 47 views. Joshua Humphrey, welcome, Joshua. And watch time is not where it should be. It's at 408. I went for a period in my cycle of not doing lives because I was, just went for a period of not doing lives. So my watch time is down. I'm at 408. It's slowly coming back up. 408 hours. Yeah, I could be monetized. I hadn't applied for monetization. I could have applied for monetization several months ago. I just hadn't done it. I'm planning on applying for monetization. Hello, Stephanie. Glad you could join me. I'm going to have somebody come over tomorrow. I need my woodwork on my house, exterior woodwork on my house, painted, or, you got to maintenance upkeep. I had a bunch of rotten wood replaced, fascia boards and such. All that's got to be primed and painted. Well, I'm just going to have them do the whole thing. I went over and I bought primer, paint, caulk today. Somebody's going to be coming over at 9 o'clock in the morning to start working on it. Hopefully the weather will be acceptable. And, it's summer. So that's basically where I'm at right now. My last video was of a young man that I was doing a shout out video for, Hillbilly Josh Loftus. 40 views. It seems to, right now, that's it, 40. Not too happy with the showing on that one. He'll be getting a goodie box from me in the near future. I just got to finish shooting where I load the box up, and then I'll get it out in the mail. I sent my friend Dave in Georgia. He used to go by Guru and Wahoo the Turtle, and now he's going by Yoda. He's Yoda, Papa Yoda. He's Yoda of cards. He really, his passion is collecting cards, and he's basically he's focused on his cards right now. But I sent him he couldn't find dark roast. He likes his dark roast, Nescaf, the Taster's Choice Dark Roast, and these are like 7 sticks per box, and I order them and I get like 12 boxes for like $12.99 delivered from Prime. And if you go over to Walmart, you can get the medium roast, but you really can't get the light roast. You can get Colombian and you can get the medium roast, but you can't get, you can also get a hazelnut. They have a hazelnut. I really don't care for the hazelnut. I like the Colombian. I like the medium roast. And I just got through drinking a 12-ounce coffee. I put 2 of the medium roast sticks in it with a little bit of creamer, and you know, I just got finished drinking that. So yeah, I think yesterday's stream was good, Stephanie. I'm pleased with the content. My viewership is not where it should be. If you look at some of my old ones, I'd have over 100 people. I would average over 100 people in my live streams, but I haven't been working my channel. I'm trying to start working my channel again. So one of the things that I did was all the people that came in and identified themselves last night that have active channels, I went in and I watched several of their shorts. I left comments and likes. I watched some videos, and I also ran some live streams. I did some full replays on some live streams, giving watch time, and I try to support those who support me. But my viewership is down. The number of active people I have, you know, that's actively viewing my content is down from where it was. I've got a core of support that's always there for me. I appreciate them. I try to be there for them. But that core is not the size of what it used to be, and I need to try to get that back up. Tomorrow is the beginning of hurricane season, and NOAA is predicting between 17 and 25 hurricanes this year. They're saying at least 17 major storms. Last year we had 14 major storms. And one of the things that I've been noting of late, you know, the North Pole and the South Pole, the magnetic poles have been moving for the last 100 years or so. They've been slowly moving, and we're in the process of a pole shift where the poles are going to change. And that happens every, I mean, just thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of years. You know, it's been a long, long time before recorded history the last time there was a pole shift. And so in the process, you know, certain things are happening. One, you know, you talk about, they talk about climate change, and they make climate change out to be like a horrible thing because we're really, you know, doing a lot of damage. Well, climate change has been happening ever since there's been a climate. Climates are always changing. You know, the seasons change. Our rotation around the sun, our orbit around the sun, different times of year. You know, like right now we're in summer. If you go down to South America, way down south, they're in winter right now. You know, that's the climate. And the North Pole, the ice at the North Pole, there's less ice. There's more ice at the South Pole. That's climate. That's changes. You know. Ever so often, you have something major intervene, like, as an example, a major volcano eruption. There are 4 volcanoes that are erupting as we speak. They're spewing stuff up into the atmosphere. That stuff goes way up into the atmosphere, and it affects the climate. It has a tendency to cool things off. And there have been periods in history where you've had a major eruption and it's really affected the climate for a period of a few years. Makes things colder, less of a summer. The growing season affects those kind of things. So, and then you've got the tree huggers, excuse my expression for them, but they're just in a panic mode over, oh, we're doing this and we're doing that, we're doing the other. Well, I mean, yeah, there's more of us. They're worried about the cows. All those cows are producing gas, and the gas is going to really, mess up the climate, contributing to global warming and all this BS. Um, Black Widow, did you come in? Ah, good evening, Black Widow. I was on a rant. I was on a rant. I was on a rant. Oh, Lord. Welcome, young lady. If if you're not connected with the Black Widow, you need to. Four in the house, 5 likes. It's a little slow this evening. People have got things to do on a Friday evening. I am tired. I'm tired. I stay tired. So, I mentioned hurricane season. Hurricane Alley. Hurricane Alley. Tornado Alley. Traditionally, well, tornadoes can happen anywhere. But real bad up north of us. Really bad up like Kansas. Tornadoes horrible. Well, the tornadoes are really bad. They're moving south as far as the way the weather has been. Oklahoma, Arkansas, northern Texas, Louisiana. In the last several days, there have been 20 people. Last count I had was 20 killed. Lost their lives in tornadoes. Bunch of tornadoes. Dangerous. Tornadoes are dangerous. They'll tear a house up. Tornadoes are worse than hurricanes when it comes to the actual damage that they can do, except they're a lot more localized. A hurricane comes through and it'll just rip up the whole city, whereas tornado comes through and it'll create a path of destruction, but it's not that big, but it does some major damage. Touch down and do some major damage. Yeah, I understand. Very important to get your rest. We're supposed to try to, we're supposed to average 8 hours of rest. The idea, when you're in your prime or whatever, when you're young, you sleep more. When you're old, you sleep more. You rest more when you're really young, and you rest more when you're really old. And as an adult, you're supposed to try to angle for about 8 hours of sleep. And some people get by on 5 or 6. It's not good it's not good to go on 5 or 6 hours of sleep. But you got some people, their jobs and such, is how much they get. But the idea being that you should, we sleep about a third of our life. A third of our life is spent asleep. Every day I wake up, I thank God for the day. I say the Lord's Prayer. And I'm best in the morning. I'm a morning person. I wake up, I've got all my energy, and then it starts fading. And by the time I get to lunch, I'm sort of on the downhill slide. So you're not exactly catching me at my best right now. But that's just the way it is. Hillbilly Josh. So let me say this. NKP Heathen, welcome, gentlemen. I'm going to try to get Hillbilly Josh's box filled. I just need to sit down and do it. I need to record that last segment, and then I'll put it together. And I will promise I will have it as a premiere Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. Wednesday, and it'll be a premiere. Little Lone Prepper, hello, Little Lone Prepper. 6 in the house. Appreciate y'all being here. If you are here, please leave a like to support the channel. It'd be greatly appreciated. Matter of fact, let me grab the box. I'll start putting the sucker together right now. Oh, Lordy. Good Lord Almighty. I need to address it. Need to get it all put together. Kelly Singh. Welcome, Kelly Singh. Thank you, Josh. When I get your box done and I get it in the mail, I will send you a tracking number and tell you when to expect to receive it. Have a blessed day, sir. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate your support. We are 23 minutes into my stream with 9 in the house, 8 likes. Oh, Lord, what fell on the floor? One of my medications. I'm constantly dropping pills all over the place. 8 in the house, 8 likes. Please leave a like to support the channel. It would be greatly appreciated. So I mentioned that tomorrow is the beginning of, well, it's just the way it is. I use a, I gotta refill this. It's my pill box. I take my medication in the morning with coffee. So I've got some more stuff ordered from Prime, from Amazon. I was doing inventory. Been said I need inventory. Been doing inventory and freeze dried, and I ordered some more number 10 cans. I should be getting some stuff in tomorrow. I also ordered some Castile body wash / shampoo, some multi-purpose. I ordered 32 ounces of that, and there's some things I had ordered that I have coming in tomorrow. what I can't find at Walmart, usually if I can't find it at Walmart, and I buy bulk stuff at Sam's because Walmart and Sam's are side by side, what I can't find I normally will order from Amazon. So talking about, you know, preparedness, they sent a hurricane preparedness guide that I had received, looking at it, and it tells you what to do. It tells you about hurricane warnings. You need to really take it seriously 36 hours out. If they say a hurricane, you know, or a big storm is coming towards you, it tells you what to do. The guide tells you what to do based on how far out it is. And then it also talks about things you should have. Water and non-perishable food for several days. Extra cell phone battery or charger. Battery powered or hand crank radio that can receive NOAA, weather radio tone alerts and extra batteries. Flashlight and extra batteries. First aid kit. Whistle to signal for help. Dust mask to help filter contaminated air, and plastic sheeting and duct tape to shelter in place. Moist towelettes, garbage bags, and plastic ties for personal sanitation. So if you don't have a working toilet because sewer lines. Non-sparking wrench or pliers to turn off utilities. A can opener if kit contains canned food, and local maps. Well, I tell you, I haven't really done any community wall posts, but I really should put one of these up. This is a $2 can opener. It also has a bottle opener, and I got it at Walmart for $2. It's a good one. It's not like a P38 or whatever. It's not one of those little ones that they give in the military that's like you'd struggle to open a can. You can open plenty of cans with this. If you have a carry bag, or if you just at the house, I'd have 2 or 3 of these. They can break. You know, if one broke, do you have a replacement? What are you going to use? $2, Walmart. Isobar and Mr. Whistle. Sorry, haven't been paying attention. Walter Davis. Here I am talking, and I'm not paying attention. I will tell you, I have been trying to give love to my friends that have been coming into my live stream. I've been going and I've been looking at shorts, and I've been looking at videos, and I've been running a playlist of live streams and such for my friends. 8 in the house, 11 likes. Thank you. Please leave a like to support the channel. So I anticipate this coming week going to be bringing in a wing. That used to always say your wingman was going to be a wing lady, and she's going to be helping me with my channel. When I do live streams, she's going to be linking. I got to get her all set up. She's going to be linking channels, and she's a rookie. She's a YouTube rookie. She's not a content creator, so I miss Claudette. I haven't heard from her, and I haven't communicated with her in a while. Hopefully she's doing okay. I know she's got some health issues. The family has health issues. She's up in Canada, and she used to do a wonderful job of coming in, and she'd be linking channels for me, and she'd be really, you know, she was really cheerleading for me, and I missed that. So I'm trying to step up my game, and hopefully this is going to work out and it's going to really help me out this summer, because I'd like to get my channel up to a couple of thousand subscribers. My channel really has not been growing. I mean, I was at over 1,500 subscribers in January. I've yet to reach 1,600. When I hit 1,600, and I'm getting close, just a couple of spurts, and growth spurts, and I'll be at 1,600. When I get to 1,600 subscribers, there will be a 1,600 subscriber giveaway. That box will be like the goodie boxes I've been giving out, but it'll also have a real nice first aid kit in it. And I just need to hit that figure. Sharpie for doing an address. Here's one Uncle Al gave me. Real nice pen. It's got a punch on the end of it. You could really use this for self-defense or to break glass. Got a real nice punch on the end of it. Writes pretty good. This would be like one of those, emergency you could carry in your bag. You have like Write in the Rain. I've got Write in the Rain paper, water, resistant paper, and I've got a Write in the Rain pen I keep in a baggie. It's in my carry bag. Probably would behoove me to go through what to put in a carry bag. Yeah, it's a good idea. You can actually see a bag I'm working on over there. I'm constantly tinkering with stuff. I never get done. And that's a bag that I'm working on. So one of the things I'm trying to do now is I was linking. I would do a community wall post or 2 or 3 posts when I do a live stream, and I would basically link the channels that were in the previous night. What I would do it, but I wasn't doing it consistently. So what I've been trying to do is I'm trying to, in order to give back, like there were 20 channels last night. I've got them written down, 20 channels. I've got my statistics from my video written down from last night's live stream, and then I made a list of these are channels that I run live streams for. And then I got if you look at the check marks, those are channels that I went through and I've looked at some of their content today, trying to give back and trying to be there for them. Hello, Uncle Al, Die Bullfrog 79. Thank you for coming in. 34 minutes into the live stream. Uncle Al puts up a lot of really good content. If you are not subscribed to Uncle Al, here comes Melinda Elliott as well. Both of them put out really good content. I appreciate them. I have been viewing shorts, leaving comments, leaving likes. And I've been viewing some videos of people. Thank you for like number 13. So anyway, I've been procrastinating as well. I need to get Josh Loftus' box out. The box. Just need to load it up with stuff. And I will try to get that done. I want to film myself doing it for for my video. It'll be released as a, I'll release it as a premiere Wednesday, this coming Wednesday. It'll be released as a premiere, 6:30 in the evening. It'll probably be 15 minutes long. It'll have a segment of me doing some talking about what's going on, probably having some tacos and coffee. I think I've already shot that part. And then I'll have that little shout out. I did like a 1.5-minute shout out to Hillbilly Josh, and then it'll be me loading up his box and everything. It'll be about 15 minutes long. And I just need to get it done. I've been procrastinating, which is something I don't need to do. So, you know, when you talk about preparedness, water's number one. Do you have clean water? You can't live without clean water. You do not want contaminated water. Quick way to kill you. All down through history, contaminated water killed a lot of people. Shortens your life. Food. Do you have canned food? What do you have? 10 in the house, 13 likes. Canned food, $2, Walmart. $32 matches, strike matches per box, 10 boxes, 10 times 32, that's over 300 matches, 99 cents. 99 cents. Do preps have to cost a lot? Do preps have to cost a lot? Be able to, you need to start fires. You need to be able to boil water. These are tabs. You use these outside. Light a couple of tabs, put your mug on it, pot or whatever, boil your water. Hot water for coffee, tea, you know, hot water to reconstitute freeze-dried food. Extra tabs. These are like $5 for a 24 pack. This is for outside. I really would not be using this. I play with these. This is like me playing when I want to make some, you know, do something outside. What I would do in an emergency situation, and I've got, if you look up there, you got two of them. You got this one here, which is going to Josh. Let's want that one up there, the black one. One right next to it's a silver one. It's a sterno. And you burn sterno or canned heat. This will go on Josh's box. I get these 12 over at Sam's. You get 12. These burn for 6 hours. You can light them, turn them off, light them, turn them off, light them, turn. It takes less than 15 minutes to boil water with these, or with the sterno. And you can burn those inside. They're not gonna hurt you. You're not gonna smell anything bad. They're good to have. Yeah, you can use, you know, you need a gallon or a gallon and a half to flush the commode. You can basically put water in the commode and flush it. You know, you've got, you know, you can have rainwater, you can have water from outside, you know, in a barrel or whatever. It doesn't have to be, you know, you don't use drinking water to flush your commode. Yeah, batteries, you need batteries. I have a battery daddy. batteries, and a battery tester. I have tons of batteries. I like lithium. I like to use lithium. I've got lithium flashlights. I've got lithium lanterns. I've got 3 Gold Zero lithium lanterns. You charge them by USB. You can also use the lantern, the lithium battery in the lantern to charge your phone. You can plug your phone into your lantern. It'll also has a hand crank to charge it, but I charge it, with the power station. I've got a Blue Eddy Model 70 power station sitting right behind me. I haven't unboxed it yet. I still haven't done a really review. I did a short on my Pecron power station. My wife used it for the camping trip they did a week at Coleto Creek here recently. My wife used the Pecron. She used a 12 volt Bouge RV fridge freezer on wheels that, for cold food and such. She really said she needed a second one. She should have taken along the second one next time and take 2. My wife and my kid really enjoyed it. I stayed home. I used to we were doing the camping, way back in the day, way back in the day. But the last few years, I really haven't cared about camping myself. I'd go out and visit during the day, and then I'd go home. So, trying to get that stuff done. You take medication. Okay, you take medication. Do you have a supply of it? Talk about your kit. Do you have a supply of medication? You need to. If it keeps you going, you better have it. I was joking about, these people who they run out of toilet paper and then they go buy toilet paper. And it's like, well, okay, I can remember during the pandemic you'd have runs on toilet paper. Nobody could buy toilet paper. Why do you wait till you're bloody well out to go buy toilet paper? Why do you wait till you're out of anything to go buy it? I was talking to a young lady a while back, and I asked her, in an emergency, what will you do? I'll go to the hospital. Well, I'm not talking about you having a medical emergency. I'm talking about there's an emergency and the grid's down and the stores are closed, you can't get any food. Well, I'll go to the hospital. That's not what the hospital's for. They're going to be trying to take care of people who are very sick, and they're going to be trying to take care of people who've had accidents or been hurt. They're not there because you didn't get, you're hungry. Well, then I'll go to my parents. Well, let's hope that Dad is a prepper, that he's prepared and he can feed you, that he's got enough supplies to feed you. Young people, they got to think about stuff like that. Prepper Book Club. Well, the same here. I go to, we don't have Costco. We have Sam's. And Sam's is like Costco. I have cases. Prepper Book Club. I have cases of toilet paper, paper towels. Let's see, the big boxes, I think I got 30, I think in a box I got 30 rolls of paper towels, and I've got like 3 of those boxes. Toilet paper, you get like 45 rolls, and I've got like 4 of those boxes. I've got, I really would have to figure out how many gallons of drinkable water I have. I got tons. I got plenty of that. I literally have tons of it. You know, a gallon weighs 8 pounds. Think about that. You have 100 pounds. That's 800. I mean, 100 gallons. That's 800 pounds. SD Mountain Man, welcome, sir. Thank you for coming in, SD. I was looking at some of Sean's stuff today. Shovelhead 8. I haven't been by for Chuck recently. Plain old Chuck. I need to look at his stuff. SD, I'll probably look at some of your stuff this evening after I get off my live stream. I'm trying to give back, so I'm looking at shorts. I'm looking at videos. I'm also like when I watch the entire like the shorter videos. I'm not running on a live stream, but I'm watching it. I'll push that little button at the end that stamps how much of it I watched. So like it's a 5-minute something, push that button and it clicks 5 minutes something something. That's how much of it I actually watched. Because whenever you click that button, that's when it's going to stamp it. So I've been trying to give back, show my appreciation. I've got to reload my. I have about a 5-month supply of my medication right now. I really would like to get it up to a year, but you have to pay for it. I get every 3 months I get a supply, and I got it rotating. But if I want to go beyond that, they want to charge me. And I mean, my doctor will write me a script for a year. So I go once a year to the doctor, write me a script for a year. But then the insurance, they're not going to want to let you get more than 3 months worth at a time, or they won't pay for it. They'll just pay every 3 months, and then at my insurance, my medications cost hundreds of dollars for my medication, and I just really haven't bitten the bullet for that. Hey, that would be great if you can get your cast off Tuesday, Stephanie. Really would be great. I pray you do. I've got somebody coming over in the morning at 9 to do to start working on my exterior siding, the eaves, overhang, soffits. My house is 4-sided brick, but I've got the soffits and the fascia board and all that. It's got to be treated periodically. So I went and I bought caulk and primer, Kills primer, and white paint, so that I can get somebody to start. I had some bad sections of the wood on my fascia board replaced in several places. Now that's got to all be treated, painted, So I have somebody coming over at 9 o'clock in the morning to start working on that. Young people. I used to do it myself, but I don't want to fall and hurt myself. I got scaffolding, and I've got, one of those ladders that bends in all sorts of directions and all, but I don't want to be in the situation where I accidentally, hurt. I don't want to hurt myself. It's not worth it to me to do that. It would be really difficult for me to be working if I was seriously hurt. And I am off for a couple of months, so it's also messing me up, because I was planning on my friends want to get together in the morning to go to, 9 o'clock to go to breakfast, and I can't do that tomorrow. Um, Depending on how things go, uh, I'm going to try to get together with my colleague that works with me. I'm going to try to get together with her, probably and her husband, maybe Sunday. Um, Idaho Garden Girl, welcome, Idaho Garden Girl. Appreciate you coming in. We are 51 minutes into my video. I'm going to try to do another 9 minutes. Had 17 channels come in and identify themselves so far. Last night, go over my snapshot with you. According to my snapshot at the end of last night's live stream, which I did about an hour, had 36 views. It said I had a 0 chat rate, if you can believe that one. My peak concurrents were 11. Average view duration was a little over 14 minutes. My total watch time was 8 hours and 25 minutes and 52 seconds, about 8.5 hours. And then afterwards, I had some folks come back and run a full replay. So that live stream got me over 10 hours. You know, if I get over 10 hours in a live stream, I'm fairly satisfied the way things are right now. In addition to your water, your food, your medication, when you're talking about preparedness, you need to have a radio with spare batteries, something that you can pick up NOAA for notifications. You need a good flashlight and batteries, or lithium. You need a power station, solar panels to help recharge your power station. Do you have a means of self-defense? How are you going to defend yourself? A lot of people will carry pepper gel or pepper spray. They have a taser. Taser, you got to touch somebody. You got to get close enough to touch them. Pepper spray, you got to watch out. Pepper gel, you got to watch out which way the wind's blowing. You don't want to get blowback. This is a open carry, concealed carry, stand your ground. Texas, you can get a permit, but you don't have to. My daughter got a permit when she turned 21. She took a defensive firearms and she applied for a permit. She's got a permit for her pistol. Sometimes I carry, sometimes I don't. You know, it just depends on the circumstances. It is what it is. Yeah, if you've got a concealed carry, they don't do the background check on you because it's assumed. I've never failed a background check when I bought weapons, and I mean, I haven't bought anything recently, but I've never failed a background. I mean, I've never been delayed on a purchase. They've never delayed me. Yeah, you got to watch out when it comes to pissing off Elon Musk. You you do not want to piss off Elon Musk. Um, Disney fired Gina Carano. She later 30s at the time. She'd been involved with mixed martial arts type, and beautiful woman, big woman. And she'd been in some movies. I think she was in the Expendables. She's been in some of the, she's made some movies. Well, she got hired to do the Mandalorian. And she was in the first couple of seasons of the Mandalorian, I believe. And then she did a tweet that Disney, that the woke did not like, and they just let her go, and they didn't even let her know they let her go. So they just cut her loose. And then she found out, not even by them notifying her, no reason, just that she made a tweet, an innocent tweet, but they didn't like it. It offended the woke. So Elon Musk never met the lady, from what I understand. She's suing the hell out of Disney right now for the way that they did her. Elon Musk's paying for it. Just stick it to Disney. And you don't want to piss Elon Musk off. You do not want to piss him off. And he's doing so much for technology, for being able to put stuff out in space, reusability. He's working on, he'll be involved, his company will be involved with getting us back to the moon, getting to Mars. He's got a lot of contracts. He's involved with a lot of stuff. And he's more of a he's a free speech guy. Free speech. I really like him. Like the guy. Well, when you think of Amazon, you're talking Jeff Bezos. Amazon is Jeff Bezos. He's one of the richest guys in the world. And Jeff Bezos he's got his little Blue Origin. He's the guy that's got the little phallus looking reusable rocket that will go up barely to the Kármán line to make it to space. You get a little bit of, he takes people up, they go up in it, they pay, I don't know, they pay a certain amount of money, and they go up, and they get to experience some weightlessness, and then they come back down. The whole flight's like 12 minutes, it's not that long. The thing looks like a phallus, and people make fun of it. He's also working on a larger version that will be able to launch stuff, but it hasn't, it's not working. That's just like Boeing and Boeing's capsule. They've had a lot of problems with Boeing's, like they have not been able to launch a manned capsule to the space station. Right now Musk is the one that's doing that. And Musk, they've had like something like 20 launches to the space station. And Musk is the only one that's got anything that can, they could use the Russians, but they don't want to use the Russians. So they're using SpaceX, the Falcon. Starlink, his constellation. You got lots of people now using the constellation. Got a real good signal. It's like a portable setup. So I'm looking at that. I'm looking at possibly getting that in place of my internet. I've got wired internet now from cable internet. Thinking about getting rid of my cable internet. I'm not very happy with Optimum. When I have Optimum, it used to be Suddenlink. I'm not really happy with it. 12 in the house, 17 likes. Looking to see if anybody else snuck in on me. Yeah, Jace, Uncle Al, you mentioned Jace. A lot of people are doing that. I think it's fairly expensive for all those antibiotics that you get from Jace, because they, the idea is that you contact them by the phone and they talk to you, and then they prescribe you a pack, and you can choose what you want to put in it, and then they send you a pack of antibiotics. Yeah, before I took off, I was averaging over 600 in a cycle, 600 watch hours. I'm well over my 4,000. I just haven't applied. I was over my 4,000 several months ago. I just hadn't applied for monetization. I said I was going to do it, just hadn't done it. I did go to my bank and I did open a second account that's going to be dedicated to my YouTube. I have to, in monetizing, I have to give them account information for them to be able to do deposits. So I'm using that new account that's basically dedicated, that doesn't have, I put $5 in it. It's basically dedicated to when they send me money after the other thing is, from what I understand, they don't send you money. You don't get money unless they owe you at least $100. They have to owe you $100 before they'll send you money. So with me, it may be several months or maybe several years before I get to $100. You never know. But I'm joking. But I'm moving towards doing that. I'm gonna get my monetization stuff taken care of. That's one of the things I want to do. Yeah, I know, Stephanie, I know. That's why I'm changing. I'm just slow. Yeah, I just recently. Take care, Isabar. Thank you for coming in. I just recently what did I just recently do? I forgot. I just recently, my retirement checks. I've been retired for 6 years. Well, it'll be 6 years come the end of June, because my contract as an administrator contract ends at the end of June. New contract begins the beginning of July. So it'll have been 6 years that I will have retired. Well, I've been getting a retirement check for 6 years. And I just recently got direct deposit. So I just got my first direct deposit check for my retirement. I have my paycheck through the district right now set up for direct deposit. So I get that, and now I'm going to get my direct deposit, so I don't have to worry about getting the check in the mail and taking it over and depositing it, And because of the amount it is, they have to get it verified and approved, and somebody's got to sign it and all that BS that takes 10 or 15 minutes. Don't have to go through that anymore, So I am making some progress, trying to enter the 21st century. Just hadn't done it. Yeah, direct deposit's good. Also, most of my bills come out. I've got them set up for automatic pay. I need to go, my electric bill, I don't have my electric bill set up for automatic pay. I need to go over and set just got through mailing a check. I mail 2 checks a month, and that's one of them. I need to get that set up for direct withdrawal. And I'm going to do that this summer. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Yeah, welcome to 2024. I was over there on your channel looking at some of your stuff, Widow. Hopefully you got straightened out with your 4,000 hours. And yeah, I'm still looking at some of my old stuff, and I'm taking down some of my old stuff that I'm not really, I take down some of my old stuff. I'm taking down stuff that has like 1,000 views, so it reduces me by 1,000 views. But we're talking about stuff that's like years old. I doubt has gotten very many views in the last, years. So I mean, I'm not hurting myself taking it down. Once you get monetized, the big deal is views. You want views. Before you're monetized, you want hours. And I'm well past my 4,000 hours. I've got probably going on 6,000 hours right now. But once you get to your 4,000, they stop showing you what you have. Now, you look at your 28-day cycle on analytics, that tells you what you did the last 28 days. So like right now, my analytics cycle, 408 watch hours. That's where I'm at right now, not counting this here. But before my stream, I was at 408 hours. Now, I'm sure I got some watch hours that I hadn't been credited with yet because there's a delay in that. And I'll be dropping another short. I've got another short ready to load up. I've been trying to do 2 a day. So I did one early this morning and set 400. When I started my live stream, it was at 431 views. So I'm going to drop another short. And I did my back patio. I showed my back patio on my short of the foliage. I did one at the same time. I went out front on my front porch. And I did one on my front porch of all the landscaping that my wife has put in the rain. So I'm going to load that one up. And I got another one ready. So I'm trying to put out a couple a day. Trying to put out a couple a day. Yes, monetize is when YouTube pays you. Yes, yes, yes. Scott's getting close to 1,000. He's getting. I don't know how he is on his watch hours, but Scott's getting very close to 1,000 last time I looked. Yep, off the ads. And at my age, they're putting all these senior ads. They're putting like they're putting like ARP. They'll probably be doing Geritol or X-Lax or some BS, but they'll be running stuff for like older folks. Most of my viewers are my age group, a little older, a little younger. I've got younger people watching me, I've got younger women watching me, not that many, but I've got younger folks watching me. Yeah, little blue pill ads. Oh, God darn it. I don't have that problem. I don't take those little blue pills, I don't have that problem. When I first started taking blood pressure medication, it really messed me up for a period of time until they got me straightened out. Really messed me up. Yep. The missus was very unhappy with me. but it is what it is. And that's when I was like 50 years old. Started taking blood pressure medication when I was right about 50. For a period of time, I was messed up for a period of time. Oh, I'm checking my text messages right now. I'm trying to check text messages. Bouncing on the 920. SD, I will do what I can to try to help you. Um, Pastor Justin Green. I broke my neck trying to get him over 1,000. He got right there close to it, and he just could not get over 1,000. I mean, I was begging people to subscribe him on second channels, trying to get him over 1,000. I don't know. And he finally got over 1,000. It took forever to get him over that 1,000. It just shut him down when he got a few short of 1,000. And I'll try to help you with the watch time, SD. Hey, thank you for coming in, Stephanie. I will be in touch, and we'll get together so we can get straightened out. And I appreciate you, and we'll get together in the next couple of days. Right now, I've got to worry about that guy's coming over to paint. So my current short just shut down at 431. It just shut down at 431. The one prior to that, which I had done yesterday, 179, and it shut down. It has been shut down most of the day at 179. This one had been growing and growing and growing slowly, and then it hit 431. It just shut down. I haven't had a short over about 450 in a while. I've had them go into the 400s, quite a few of them, but for whatever reason, and then I've had some duds. For whatever reason, they just shut down. Well, I was the same way. SD, working, education, and I'm tired. If there's anything I could do to go home and do my 1 hour live stream, and I put some stuff in, on the weekends. It's when I spend a little time. But back when I was not working, I was putting in 6, 7, 8 hours a day on my channel, and I was getting a lot of growth from it. I could drop a video, and in the first 24 hours, it had well over 100 views. Now, a week later, it's got 70 or 80 views after a week. If I'd done a video and a week later, it'd have 300 to 400 views, and that was on average. Yeah. Yeah, Isobar, and I've run a couple of your live streams recently. I'll try to run another one tonight. I'll put it on a playlist, so while I'm sleeping, the phone's working, or the iPad is working. So at this point, I got 8 in the house. Every day when you wake up, thank God for the day. Thank God for the day when you wake up. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Say the Lord's Prayer. It's the Lord's Prayer. He told us this is how we pray. Thank responders. Thank law enforcement. They're your friends. Firemen, EMS workers. They're not doing it to get rich, and they risk their lives. Thank the military and thank veterans for their service. Make them feel good. Treat older people with respect. One day you're going to be old. Those that you love, tell them you love them. Show your home training, your upbringing. You honor your parents that way. Honor thy father and thy mother. They may no longer be around, but you can honor their memory. Show people you have a good upbringing. And keep your eyes and your ears open. Learn from other people. You can learn from other people. A good teacher is a good student. A good leader is a good follower. I practice and I follow the scout motto. I was a scout. Be prepared. Preparedness. And everybody, please have a blessed day. And we'll see you tomorrow for another edition of Coffee Talk. Thank you. Bye.